Hey everyone, how's it going? Shuffle's back here with another video, and we are back with another episode of RTA Fight of the Night. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently today because I finally got Cerise, and I'm actually kind of excited about it. I know a lot of people have really negative opinions on her, but what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna skill her up. Well, we're not gonna skill her up. We're gonna put gear on her. She's already leveled up. And +3, you can see we did get her cooldown reduced here. Really what I want is that last skill up on the +4 on her skill 3, but I'm short by 1 mola, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we're going to do this video now because I know a lot of people are still debating whether or not to pull on the banner, and I do think you should if you have any intention of ever doing RTA. And then outside of that, I think you probably should anyway because it's a limited unit, and you never know when you're going to need a limited unit, and you won't be able to go back and get her if you pass on her now. So if you plan on playing this game for a long time, you never know when you're going to need that restrict debuff, so I would definitely recommend picking her up. This one, ours is only +4-star awakened, so I do want to get her 6-star awakened. Let's click on this really quick. I don't really care about the attack, to be honest, but I do care about the crit chance. So eventually we'll do that, but we're going to go without the crit chance awakening, and we're going to go without her last skill up, so hopefully we can make her work. The plan for the video is I'm going to throw some gear on her really quick, and then we'll come back, I'll show you that, and then we'll do a fight without her with my standard comp, and then I'll do a fight with her as the replacement, so you guys can kind of take a look at the way I intend to use her anyway. So give me a second, we'll gear her, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we found some gear. I'm actually I was thinking about not showing the actual speed because I tried to show my speed on my boosters and stuff in RTA. This is relatively slow for her. I think she has to be at least minimum 10 speed faster. But this was the best I could do without taking any gear off any of my other boosters that I don't want to touch. So she got up to 253 speed with 90 crit rate and 88 effectiveness. She is on a crit rate ring and an effectiveness, or sorry, a crit rate neck and an effectiveness ring. We'll see how this works. I hope this is fast enough. She only has 90 crit rate, but I'm going to be running her with CDOM, and the CDOM imprint will push her over 100. And then hopefully the effectiveness is enough to land what we need to land. It should be. So let's do this. I'm actually going to screenshot that. That way I know where all the gear came from in case I need it. I also have her on Sachet. Also remember there will be more crit rate there, so maybe I can get away without the crit rate neck and make her faster that way. I've got her on Sachet. You could also use Infinity Basket. I think Infinity Basket would be better, but for the team I'm going to be using, I actually want her on that instead. So let's jump into a fight. Let me find a fight where I'm going to use my normal team, and then we'll find a fight where we're going to use her. And yeah, I'll be right back.
I think it'll end soon.
So here's a good example of our normal team, or at least we're going to try and use the normal team here. This guy, actually, I fight him quite often. So he does know what's coming. We'll see if he lets us get our skills off here.
I will be the victor. Now isn't the time to hesitate.
Interesting. So I know his flurry is really fast and on Holy Sacrifice, which means there's no damage reduction there, and I think we're going to outspeed. So I'm going to pick the Crow just to get rid of the damage reduction. He bans our Tenebria, which means we're definitely getting first turn. So I think now the only way we're in trouble is if he's really sped up his Elena, and his Elena can cut between our CDOM and our Litica.
This is hard.
So as expected, she takes first turn. Poor Litica. That Litica lag is always insane. Oh, he doesn't even have Tome on her anymore. That's interesting. We're gonna boost Shuri.
I never miss my target.
Just that way we make sure we don't get cut.
And see who falls.
So that takes out the Bellinum.
The strongest. Nixie.
Assuming that we can
Look at me.
kill Ken here, that's GG, right? Alright.
Stay out
So
of my way.
that's honestly pretty much all you gotta see at this point. I could have burned into that to guarantee we reset that, but there's no way he can come back now. So that's the normal comp. It works pretty reliably. As you can see, there's really, honestly, no threat. Assuming I actually get my combo off.
Victory is mine. I won't lose to anyone.
Surprised he's not quitting here. I fight this guy a lot. And
Now's my time to shine.
normally if I do get my cleave off, he just gives up right away. Maybe he's on a losing streak and just tilted.
Did you see that?
There we go.
Aren't I
Alright,
amazing?
so that's the normal comp. Now let's take a look at what's going to happen when somebody tries to steal my Oxlots, because that is kind of the way people have been trying to counter this team, is they see the Litica and then they pick the Oxlots. So give me a second to find a good example and I'll be right back.
All that's left.
Alright, so here's a good example of somewhere where I want to use him. Or use her, I mean, because he took my Oxlots, right? Which we used in the last team. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pretend like we're picking the exact same team.
Know your place.
I'm a little worried because of the... Yeah, so he's got a second booster as well, which is interesting.
There is no salvation for those who fall in battle.
I think we're going to have to go with an imprint. And I don't think we're too worried about how much damage it does either. I'm trying to think where my best imprint would be. Could use Shuri. But Shuri doesn't really do much damage. You know what? Let's try it anyway.
Let's start.
So we'll just go Shuri and Cerise. Assuming at this point he's most likely going to
I'll do
go
everything I can.
ban Litica. We don't have to worry, and we can use the Tenebria here to kill the Vildred. Or at least that's the plan. So we're going to snipe his imprint. Interesting. So he took our imprint as well. That kind of ruins how I was planning to use her. We'll see what happens though. You never know. Maybe it'll make it good. Like a good video anyway. We should take first turn. Yeah. So we actually get first 2 turns. And that's going to be a lot of stacks for our Sidon.
Archon does not submit to threats.
We also don't have to worry about the Oxlots because we're going to be putting up Restrict, right? So she quad crits. Although we don't need the boost, it does boost and give more stacks to Sidon. Now, this guy can't boost anybody anymore, so we're not really worried about him. We'll knock over the Litica.
Stay out of my way.
Since he has no buffs, we're gonna reset his skill 3. That way if he does get a turn, all he can do is a single target skill 1. So we reset him. Let's kill the Vildred.
to try me? Don't be afraid. I'll end it now.
It'd be really nice to get the pushback here on the Oxlots.
I will show
We
you
did
the
get it.
power
That's
of
amazing.
Nickseed.
I think... Okay, he just quit. So, Cerise did her job there. Not ideal, but I will try and find a better example.
Finally free.
Alright, so we got one here where this guy took our Oxlots for the first pick.
Are you prepared?
We went with our standard 2 second picks. And then we're going to go Cerise. I think his Oxlots is faster than my Cerise, but we'll see who he picks the rest of the way. I'm hoping to pick a speed lead and leave him in, but we'll have to see.
Look at me. I said look.
Arcan does not submit to threats.
At least we get to see who his last 2 picks are. Ideally, I would ban his Cecilia, but we do have a strip, so we'll see.
Scream for me. I hate boring fights.
See, she's not great against ML Ken. But once she goes, we don't really need her again, technically.
I'm ready.
Let's do this. And hopefully we outspeed his Oxlots. And hopefully he bans Lidica. I can't see him leaving Lidica in here, but you never know. Assuming all that happens. Alright, so we got the right ban. Now we just need our Cerise to be faster than his Oxlots. We need his Oxlots to be under 260 speed. Or 260 or less, I guess.
I will protect my people.
Alright, so Cerise got first turn. We are, of course, going to use her strip and her restrict.
This is going to hurt.
The only problem is that his Bazaar... First of all, we didn't crit on the Bazaar. Which kind of sucks, because now he can do his thing.
Close your eyes.
So it kind of worked, except we didn't crit on Bazaar, which means we're going to get cut here. And he burned into it, which means he landed everything. I'm going to try and silence. Will we cut his Kayron is the question. Of course not. We didn't slow his Kayron.
Know your place.
And we didn't cut him either. Alright, how do we want to go about this? I think we can just kill the Ken.
Ugh, I'm bored. Come here. Play with me.
And then what do we want to do? We don't have to worry about him. Let's try and stun the Kayron. If this stuns the Kayron, then we can use Cerise's skill 2 to stun the Bazaar.
I will step on you.
Of course we missed.
Of Sidonia.
Because of course. Alright. We need this to land on him.
How naive.
Alright, there we go.
You're boring me now.
So we could still very well get
My people.
Kayron soloed here. I don't even know what her attack bar. Cool. The good news is that they're slowed. Their Oxlots is slowed anyway. And he can't boost Kayron, even though wouldn't make any sense to do it anyway.
I'll do everything I can.
we're gonna try and delete this Bazaar, even though we're blinded. It's 50% chance, but I think it's worth it. Alright, we missed. Good news is, though, that did do over half his health.
Stand by and watch.
We'll use her to knock over Kayron. We got a team up proc, which did next to nothing, but we got the team up proc anyway, and we got the win. So Cerise debut, at least it worked. It didn't go perfectly as planned, but we're not going to bother trying to find another fight. I've been trying to find one for quite a while now, and it's been hard finding people that are stealing Oxalots tonight, which is surprising. Anyway, just a quick look. We are ranked 19 in Champion, ranked 27 overall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a little bit different just because there was a new unit. I would like to do this with new units from time to time when I can. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and we will see you all next time. Bye for now, guys.